Well, Ann, we're in Calhoun City tonight, and it looks like a good game coming up here between Calhoun City and Vardaman. And the weather is real nice, except it's a little humid out tonight. It's been really hot today, but maybe it'll cool off a little bit here.
That's right, William, and it looks like as the crowd gathers in, everybody is really cheering the Calhoun City Wildcats. They have been really highly rated in every paper that I have picked up and read, and everyone's looking for them to go to state again and win the division championship, and they have a super team and could just well do it. However, this is our first time to see the Vardaman Rams play, and they may really give them a tough time. We'll have to wait and see. Game time kickoff will be at 7:30, and we look forward to this game between these cross-county rivals, the Calhoun City Wildcats and Vardaman Rams.
That's right. Ann, last week we were in Bruce, and Calhoun City was there. And of course, Calhoun City won the game 26-6, and a little one-sided, but it was a real exciting game at the beginning of the game when it was 6-6, but then Calhoun City kind of took over the game the rest of the night.
That's what I say, William. They really have a super team this year, and from what I understand, they had several returning starters, which really makes it good. Bruce was handicapped, but still, we said at the beginning when we did the promo, may the best team win, and Calhoun City does have one of the best teams I've seen.
Let me take just a minute to go over some of the sponsors here of Calhoun City, and then I'll let you talk about the sponsors for Vardaman. Tonight, sponsoring the game here in Calhoun City for the Calhoun City Wildcats, Chandler's Drugs right here in Calhoun City, along with Cagney's Pizza. Crocker's Pharmacy on the Square is one of tonight's sponsors. Also, the Western Alto here in Calhoun City, the Calhoun City Telephone Company. Launchford's Furniture here in Calhoun City is one of the sponsors of tonight's game, along with Calhoun Apparel and the Calhoun County Co-op. These are the sponsors here for Calhoun City tonight. Now, how about Vardaman?
William, for Vardaman, Wheat Supermarket in Vardaman is sponsoring tonight's game. Houston's Building Supply, the Calhoun County Co-op, and Calhoun City Telephone Company, all bringing you the Vardaman Ram football games this season.
And our play-by-play announcers, Mitchell Johnson and David Barnett, could not be with us tonight, and we're sorry to hear that, but they just couldn't be here because of a special game they're attending tomorrow, I believe.
That's right. I believe they're big New Orleans Saints fans, and they're traveling to New Orleans early in the morning to be on hand for the game tomorrow in New Orleans, so they begged off tonight. But we do have someone we hope that will be here to call the game for our viewers tonight.
That's right. We've been told that we may have a special announcer tonight, and most of you probably know him. That's Paul Lowe, Ann's brother, and he's supposed to show up here in just a little while, and if he does, or when he does, we'll have him as the play-by-play announcer. We're going to be back in a little while, and we'll be bringing you up to date on the starting lineup here on both teams in just a little while. Is there anything else before we go to break?
That's about it, William. We want to invite them to be sure and stay tuned and watch for the replay. The replay will be immediately tonight.
Starting at about 9 o'clock or 9:30 as soon as we get there. Actually, the game will start before the game is actually over.
That's right.
That sounds funny, don't it?
Right. As soon as we fill up one tape at halftime, I believe we're going to send it to the studio and play it, and then the other one will be played immediately after the game. But let us remind you to watch it tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. right here on, or Saturday, right, on Channel 7, and watch for the replay of the Calhoun City Wildcat Vardaman Ram football game.
So once again, that's local football here on TV7. Friday nights beginning at approximately 9 to 9:30. Somewhere in that time every Friday night, we'll be bringing you the Friday night football game. And, of course, as Ann said, Saturday morning at 11 a.m., the replay once again. We want you to stay with us. We're going to be back in just a moment after a word from all of our sponsors. So we'll be right back.
Channel 7 is here at the Calhoun City High School football field, where in just a few minutes, Calhoun City Wildcats, Vardaman Rams will get underway. Sitting here tonight in the stands is Coach Loggins, who is a coach here at Calhoun City. Coach Loggins, I want to talk to you just a little bit about tonight's game. You know, the Calhoun City Wildcats went a long way last year, almost won the Division 2A title. How do you think they are this year?
Well, I think after beating Bruce, it helped out our young linemen a whole lot, and we got all our skilled people back, and I think that's a plus. So I think they're going to do real well.
Okay. Do you think they have a good chance of going to the 2A division again?
I think so. It seems like the people that votes on them really think they will. I believe they will. If we can stay away from injuries, we got a good shot at it.
Well, that's good. I want to talk to you for just a minute about the basketball team this year. How do you feel about basketball?
Well, I'm about to get over 8-8, so I think I'll be able to do a little better job this year than I did last year. It looked good. If we can come off the football field in good shape, it'll be a big plus for us. Plus, I got 5 or 6 boys that's not playing football, shaping up pretty good. We go in the gym 3 times a night, and they's looking good.
Well, that's great. Well, I tell you, we're looking forward to tonight's game, and I know you are too.
Yes, sir. It sure is.
Thank you, Coach Loggins.
Hey.
For tonight's contest between the Calhoun City High School Wildcats and the Vardaman High School Rams. The referees for tonight's contest are Jesse Jackson, the referee, Sylvester Byers, umpire, Casey Ray, head linesman, Rick Elliott, linesman, and John Harvey, the clock operator. The starting lineups for tonight for the Vardaman Rams. Number 7, Chris Reefers, quarterback. Number 12, Neil Wesley, split end. Number 14, Rob Easley, tight end. Number 22, Thomas Brooks, wide receiver. Number 24, James Benson, running back. Number 34, Chris Holland, running back. Number 50, Sean Edmondson, guard. Number 54, Ryan Winter, tackle. Number 60, Tim Edmondson, guard. Number 66, Kenneth McKinney, tackle. And number 78, George Tedder, center. The principal is Leonard Holland. The coaches are Mark Bray and James Casey. The starting lineup for the Calhoun City Wildcats. Number 1, Wayne Coffey at quarterback. Number 10, Anthony Edwards at split end. Number 28, Bruce Coffey at flanker. Number 32, Tony Eccles at running back. Number 33, Rob Langston at flanker. Number 44, Willie Durrell, tight end. Number 52, Bryant Hurd at center. Number 64, Bobby Kilgore at guard. Number 73, Philip Gladney at tackle. And number 76, Jarvis Graham at tackle. The Principals are Roger W. Hudson and Billy E. Wells. Coaches Michael Moore and Keith Downs. I understand that Wiley, the Wildcat, is somewhere in the vicinity. Perhaps he'll be coming onto the field in just a moment. Be looking for Wiley, the Wildcat.
Tried to push this last year, said we wouldn't ever play them again. This will be the only game again.
You know, that's the hot. What's that play Calhoun City?
For the fat lad.
And Wiley is about to enter the end zone. While Wiley continues his trek around the field, let me once again welcome all of you tonight to the contest between the Vardaman Rams and the Calhoun City Wildcats. We welcome our guests and friends from Vardaman tonight. We have three excellent programs in our county. Bruce High School in the 3A, Calhoun City High School in 2A, and the Vardaman Rams in 1A. And Wiley is on the loose. Tonight, after, and indeed if and when we do score a touchdown at Calhoun City, the co-op has furnished footballs to be thrown by the cheerleaders into the stands. We express to the co-op our appreciation for making these footballs available during the ball games at home.
Can you see all right down here? Playing your way down? Can you get the whole end zone and start on over here? How about you?
I ain't in the way then.
Make some eyes go.
There you go. Cut them off.
What's your name? Charlie Day. Got a fit brown, I think it's brown and cream colored truck. There's their second one. About 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth row coming this way. Next to the last one on that road. Probably right there behind that pole.
Red, not red, but
Brown color with cream bottom. That's the National Guard tag. grade you in? You're a senior, you didn't graduate.
I've been graduated a long time. Graduated in 86. I wish I was a senior. I wouldn't be sitting up there for that.
Keith! Finally started sitting on Vardaman, so he always stayed on All-Star. All-Star.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's ball game between the Calhoun City Wildcats, who are the home team, and the Vardaman High School Rams here at Calhoun City High School Field. Both of them bring a record into the ball game of 1-0, having won their opening night victories. I believe Bruce was defeated by Calhoun City at Bruce, and Vardaman beat East Webster. Now we'd like to give you the starting lineups for the visiting team, the Vardaman High School Rams. Chris Reefers, number 7, will play quarterback. He's a senior. Neil Wesley will be the split end. He's an 11th grader. Robert Easley will be the tight end. Thomas Brooks will be wide receiver. James Pinson will be a running back. Chris Holland will be a running back. Sean Edmondson is a guard. Ryan Winter at tackle. Tim Edmondson at guard. Kenneth McKinney at tackle. And George Tedder at center. They will begin as the offensive team in tonight's ball game. They're coached by Mark Bray, assisted by James Casey. The Wildcats will have starting tonight at quarterback Wayne Coffey, who's in his senior year. Anthony Edwards will be the split end. Bruce Coffey will be the flanker. Tony Eccles will be a running back. Rob Langston will be a flanker. Roger Westmoreland will be a running back. Willie Dorr will be the tight end. Brian Hurd will be the center. Bobby Kilgore at guard. Philip Gladney at tackle. And Jarvis Graham at tackle. And they're coached by Michael Moore, head coach, and Keith Down as the assistants. You'll find tonight that the Wildcats will be in orange and black, and the visiting Rams will be in the blue and white.
Yeah.
The officials about ready. The ball game getting ready to begin. We have the captains coming down for the Wildcats tonight. Captains will be Wayne Coffey, number 1. Number 10 will be Anthony Edwards, and number 33 will be Rob Langston. They will go out to the middle of the field to be the captains from the Rams. Beautiful night. Temperature about 80 degrees. Expected to get down to about 70 degrees tonight. Ideal football weather.
The game will be getting underway in just a short time.
Calhoun City was the runner-up in the state playoffs last year. Vardaman participated in the district playoffs.
Captains for tonight's Wildcat team are ready to go to the center of the field for the toss of the coin.
Calhoun City Band will be performing at halftime. While we have a few moments before the ball game begins, we'd like to hear from some of our sponsors.
Thank you, Paul. We'd like to remind you of the sponsors of tonight's Vardaman Rams football game and the Calhoun City Wildcat game. From Vardaman, we have Weeks Supermarket, Houston Building Supply, Calhoun County Co-op, and Calhoun City Telephone Company. For Calhoun City, bringing you the games this season are Chandler's Drugstore, Cagney's, Crocker's Pharmacy, Western Auto, and Lunsford's Furniture, Calhoun County Co-op, Calhoun Apparel, and Calhoun City Telephone Company. We'd appreciate if you'd take time to go by and tell these people how much you appreciate them bringing you the football games this year.
Captains are meeting at the center.
Captains are moving to the center of the field, and we have given you captains for the Wildcats. For the Rams, we have number 34, Chris Holland, number 60, Tim Evanson, and number 66 is Kenneth McKinney. Again for the Rams, Wayne Coffey, number 1, Anthony Edwards, number 10, and Rob Langston, number 33. The referee is there, waiting on the toss, introducing the players. And it won't be long before we're ready to begin. Rams have won the toss. Almost ready to go here. Long line of people still moving in through the ticket box. Plenty of time for you. Get your refreshments, get ready for the ball game. Field's in excellent shape tonight. The rains this summer has made it a beautiful lush green. Referees explaining the rules. And the Wildcat marches down the sidelines. Momentarily delay. Now they reverse. Calhoun City will be on the north end of the field. The Rams will be on the south end. The Rams win the toss and will receive and defend the south goal. We're almost ready to go. Captains go back to their respective huddles and momentarily we'll be on the way. While we have just a few moments delay, we'd like to go back for a word from our sponsors.
Let us remind you that Chandler's Drugstore on the Square is your complete drugstore. They'd like to invite you to come by J.R. Denton and staff and visit with them. Cagney's in Calhoun City. After the game, go by and enjoy a pizza, hamburger from their menu. As you can tell, there's a lot of excitement in the air tonight as this game gets underway. Would also like to remind you that Western Auto is a sponsor of tonight's game. Western Auto, the hunting season just ahead, they invite you to come by for all your hunting supplies. And the Calhoun County Co-op, a big sponsor of the Wildcat football games. The Calhoun County Co-op is your fashion center for the entire family.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the invocation to be given by Reverend Tom Hawks, pastor of Lewis Memorial United Methodist Church.
We're going to stand for the invocation and then the national anthem by the Calhoun City High School Marching Band.
Gracious God, our Father, we thank you for this evening and for the reason we've gathered here. Father, we pray that you will bless both teams as they come together. In the spirit of good sportsmanship, Father, help us as we play one another. Help us remember, Father, the reason for coming together. Yes, the reason is a game, but it's more important than that. The reason, indeed, Father, is that we might learn better how to live our lives. Father, use these young men tonight as they come together. Remind them of the purpose and reason for gathering here. Protect them. And Father, most of all, protect our country, of which we're all a part. Bless us now as we enter this game. In Jesus' name, amen.
We're about ready to go. Momentarily, the teams will be taking the field, and we'll be ready to play football. Home opening game for the Wildcats right here. Coach Moore calls his starting lineup out. We'll be ready to start this shortly. Rams break huddle. Come out.
Number 44, Willie Durrell, will be kicking for the Wildcats.
Going deep to receive for Rams is number 31, Kendall Atkinson for the Rams. Willie Darr to kick it off for the Wildcats. Darr stands back on his own 5-yard line.
Number 12.
Darr sets the ball up on the 40-yard line. Deep man is Kendall Atkinson. Set to receive the kickoff from Willie Darr. That will begin the home opener for the Wildcats.
Durrell will be kicking and deep to receive. Atkinson with Wesley and Culpepper back also.
Darr is set to kick it off, waiting on an official whistle. Get the ball game underway. He says he's ready. Officials ready. There it is. The referee blows the whistle. We're ready to play ball. Wildcats are up. Darr comes forward. And the ball game's underway. Kendall Atkinson doesn't take it. He gives it to Jason Culpepper. He cuts it up over the middle. And he's upended on about the 22-yard line. He's dropped in there by number 74, Joe Berry. Pulls him down.
Not in the game.
Okay, Rams break huddle. Quarterback is Chris Reefers. Comes out over the ball. George Tedder, the center, barks out his signals. Gives it to the deep man, number 24, Benson with the ball. Cuts it up, and he's hit over on the right side for no gain. Upended by a host of orange jerseys. No gain. Gain about a half yard. Make it 2nd and 9. Ball resting on about the 22-yard line. Ram Terryboard open this season the ball game. Rams break huddle. George Tedder comes out over the ball. Number 78 for the Rams. Reefers barks out his signals. Deep man is Pinson in the high backfield. Pitch back to Pinson. Comes up over the left side. Upended in there. Number 72 makes the stop. Tim Evans for the Wildcats. Make it 3rd and 7. Short 7. Long 6. Ball resting out on about the 28-yard line. Ram territory. Opening quarter. Ball game. Reeves sets his ball club down. Wide out to the right. Gives it over again to Pinson. And he's met at the line of scrimmage by number 34. Stopped in there by Roger Westmoreland. Loss on the play. Bring up 4th down and about 7. 4th and 7 in the ball game.
Defensive unit forces the punt.
Going back deep to receive is Coffee. Kicker's number 54, Ryan Winter. Ryan Winter set to kick. Coffee to receive, standing on about the 43-yard line, his own territory. Winter to punt. Good snap from center. Punts away, nearly a block, nearly plenty of pressure. Ball takes a round bounce. Going to be upended there, but touchdown by number 80 for the Rams, Clay Spencer. So it'd be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on the 42-yard line, Ram territory. They're opening possession of the ball game. 1st and 10, 42-yard line, Ram territory, Wildcats. Wayne Coffey will direct the attack. Wayne Coffey. Brian Hurd will be the center. Number 52 is out over the ball. Westmoreland is in the backfield along with Tony Eccles. Give off to Westmoreland, and he comes up over the left side. He's down about the 38-yard line, maybe the 40-yard line. Just inside the 40. Knows the ball is still resting on the 40, where it'll be second down and about 7. Long 8. Second and 8. 40 comes in the ball game. Bringing the play from Coach Mike Moore. 52 comes out over the ball. Center Brian Hurd. Coffee sets him down. Eccles from Westmoreland. Give off to Westmoreland. Pitch back to Eccles. He comes around the right side. Cuts her back inside. He's up in it in there with number 14, Rob Easley. Inside the 30-yard line. Be first and 10 for the Wildcats. Easley makes the stop. Eccles the ball carrier. Sweep to the right side. Bruce Coffey in the ball game, giving instructions to Wayne Coffey and Coach Mike Moore. Wayne Coffey sets the ball club down. Barks out his signals. Drops back to pass. Pass out to flat number 10. He's got the ball. And he's finally pushed out of bounds by number 24 for the Rams, James Pinson. Pinson pushes out of bounds. Stops Edwards over on the left side. Inside the 20. About the 17-yard line where it'll be first and 10. First and 10 for the Wildcats on about the 17-yard line. Hurd comes out over the ball. Wayne Coffey sets the ball club down. Westmoreland Eccles in the backfield. Gives it off to Westmoreland. He breaks it over the right side. Pulled out in there, number 34, Chris Holland for the Rams. Second and 6. Second and 6. 14-yard line. Second and 6. 7:50 to go in the first quarter. No score. Both teams undefeated. Calhoun City State runner-up last year. Rams made it to the district.
Hurd is the center coming over the ball with Coffey at quarterback, Westmoreland, and Eccles at the running back positions.
Roger Westmoreland breaks it into the end zone for a touchdown. Goes over the right side. And the Wildcats score. Be timeout, the extra point coming. 6-0 is the lead. 6-0 lead.
The Wildcats will try for the extra point. Jonathan Lee will be. Touchdown is good.
Lee will enter the ball game to attempt the extra point. Number 12. Holder will be number 40 for the Wildcats. Soccer-style kicker, left-footed, Jonathan Lee. No good. It's off wide to the left. Wide to the left. That was a move back upfield. Timeout on the field. The score, Wildcats 7, Rams nothing. We'll be ready for the kickoff shortly. We'll go to our sponsors now.
Thank you, Paul. We'd like to remind you that Crocker's Pharmacy is a sponsor of tonight's Calhoun City Wildcat football game. Crocker's would like to wish the Wildcats another successful season this year in their football season. And they'd like to remind you that they have everything you need right there at Crocker's Pharmacy, located on the square in Calhoun City. From gift ideas to greeting cards, candy, and most of all, your prescription center. Go by and see Wayne Crocker and staff. We'd also like to remind you that from Vardaman, we have Weeks Supermarket. Weeks Supermarket wishes the Vardaman Rams the best in this, the 1989-90 football season. And for the best specials around, visit Weeks Supermarket in Vardaman. Houston Building Supply, from the ground to the top. They're your #1 building supply dealer. Go by and see all the staff at Houston Building Supply.
There's a 15-yard penalty imposed against the Wildcats for extra activity in the end zone and move the ball back to the 25. Dorr comes forward. Deep to receive is Kendall Axelson for the Rams. He picks it up on about the 20. Cuts it over to the left side. Going to be upended in there by number 22. Kevin Langford makes a stop for the Wildcats, where it'll be 1st and 10 on about the 25-yard line. Ram territory. Second possession of the ball game. 1st and 10 for the Rams.
Vardaman will put the ball in play on about the 26-yard line. First down for the Rams.
Rams break huddle. George Tedder comes out over the ball to the center. Reavers a quarterback. Got him set out in the backfield. Penson, ball carrier.
Chris Holland in the backfield.
Gain of about 1 on the play, 1.5, make it 2nd and 8. Ball resting on about the 28-yard line. Side their own territory.
Second down, 8.
2nd and 8 for the Rams. Second possession of the ball game. Trailing 6-0 after the missed extra point. 6:30 to go in the first quarter, that is, excuse me. Reavers sets him down. Gives it off in there over on the left side to Holland. He's met up in there to the line of scrimmage by the Wildcats. Right side of Wildcat line. Bobby Kilgore makes the stop.
And also number 64, Bobby Kilgore.
Bring up 3rd and 7, long 7. Clay Spencer and Rob Easley exit the ball game. New men coming in for the Rams. George Tedder up over the ball. Reavers a quarterback. Gives it off in there to number 5, who comes out there, Randy Armstrong. Gain out to about the 30-yard line, 32. Bring up 4th and 5. Ryan Winter will get set to punt.
The ball on the 31-yard line.
Coffee will go deep. Wayne Coffee to the deep to receive. Winter to punt.
Ryan Winter will be punting.
Hit the ball about his own 20-yard line. Good pressure. Ball drops, hits on about the 45-yard line. It's downed over there by number 1, Jason Culpepper, on about the 44-yard line. Wildcat territory, where they'll take over 1st and 10. Their second possession of the ball game. Clock showing 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and the clock is stopped with the exchange of possession. Coffee will come in direct ball game. He'll have in the backfield with him Tony Eccles and Roger Westmoreland.
Tony Eccles and Roger Westmoreland.
Sets his ball club down, barks out his signals, gives it to Westmoreland over the right side. He drives over the 50 into Ram territory at about the 49. He's up in it in there by number 34 for the Rams, Chris Holland. Pick up about 5 on the play. Make it 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats, just inside Ram territory at about the 49. Coffee, the quarterback for the Wildcats. Hurd comes out over the ball. Westmoreland, Eccles in the backfield. Wide out to the right. It's number 28, Bruce Coffee. Play action. Pass in there to number 28, and he's loose on the right side. 31 makes the stop. Number Kendall Axon pulls him down. Game-saving tackle on about the 20. Game-saving tackle. Coffee's pass to Bruce Coffee. Wayne to Bruce Coffee, and stopped in there by Kendall Axon. Pick up about 30 yards on the play, 29 yards. Make it 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on about the 20-yard line, Ram territory.
At the Ram 20-yard line.
Hurd comes out over the ball. Coffee the quarterback. Westmoreland Eccles. Wide out to the left is Anthony Evers to the right. Number 40, Jonathan Lee. Coffee on a keeper, cuts her into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown. Quarterback keeper into the end zone. Wayne Coffey carries it into the end zone. Timeout with the extra point attempt company. Point after attempt coming. Jonathan Lee to attempt the point after. Soccer style kicker, left footed kicker. Pass back is good. Kick is good. Lee nails it through the uprights. Timeout. The score 13. Calhoun City, the Rams nothing. 3:50 to go in the first quarter.
Good game here tonight between the Calhoun City Wildcat and the Vardaman Rams. Let us remind you that the Calhoun County Co-op is also bringing you the Vardaman Ram football games this season. Remember, the Co-op is your family's fashion center with fashions by Lee, Oshkosh, and others. Go by and see Gail McKibben and her staff today. Calhoun City Telephone Company bringing you the Vardaman Rams football games also, and they wish for the Vardaman Rams a successful season. Calhoun City Telephone Company supplying all of your telephone needs. They're located on the square in Calhoun City.
Atkinson is set up deep to receive. Durr to kick it off. Ball's placed on the 40-yard line. Atkinson's back on about the 5, set to receive. Cheerleaders are throwing footballs up in the crowd. Ceremony the touchdown by the Wildcats. Durr's ready. Coffey's got his team up, ready to let him loose. The kick is off. Oh, a kick. It goes all the way back in the end zone for a touchback. It'll come out to the 20. Atkinson watched it go by. It'll come out to 20, where it'll be 1st and 10 Rams. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Wildcats get the defensive unit in. Largest man on Calhoun City's team is number 72, Tim Evans. He's a junior and he weighs 282. Largest man on the Vardaman team is Kenneth McKinney. I'll take it back, Joe Berry at 280. So some big men out there. Reefer sets his ball club down behind Tedder. Pitches back to Pinson. Stopped on the play up in there with number 34. Westmoreland. Gained about 1 on the play, make it 2nd and 9. Correction, 2nd and 11. Loss on the play. It is 2nd and 11. Ball resting on about the 19-yard line. Tedder comes out over the ball. George Tedder, the center. Reaver's a quarterback. He's got Pinson and Chris Holland behind him in the I formation. Give off to Pinson. Reaver's pass is incomplete. Intended for Easley. Incomplete. Intended for Easley. Bring up 3rd and 11.
3rd down and about 11. 3rd and 11 for the Rams.
Ram territory, 3rd and 11.
19-yard line.
Dorr calls the defensive signals for the Wildcats. Rams sending Clay Spencer. Clay Spencer comes in with the play from Coach Mark Bray.
Reefers with the Rams at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and about 11.
Play develops, give off to Pinson. He comes up over the left side. There's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Pinson stopped in there by Harcrow. But there's a flag on the play. Face mask violation against the Wildcats. Personal foul. Face mask violation against the Wildcat. Referee's talking to the captain of the Rams, number 66, who is Kenneth McKinney. This should bring up a 1st down.
Penalty to be stepped off by the referee. This will be the 15-yard penalty.
Moves the ball out. Give the Rams 1st and 10.
First down. The ball just
First and 10 on about the 40-yard line. Ram territory, their own territory, be first and 10. Personal foul, face mask violation, costs the Wildcats 15 yards, brings the ball out to about the 40, where it'll be first and 10 for the Rams. Reefer's the quarterback. George Tedder comes out over the ball, sets his ball club down, calls timeout. We have a timeout. Rams. While we have a timeout, we'd like to give you a message from our sponsors.
They have the ball on the 40-yard line at first down and 10. While there's the ball in the action, you're invited to go by
The Calhoun City Telephone Company would like to take this time to wish the Calhoun City Wildcats the best in the 1989 football season. Calhoun City Telephone Company is striving to always bring you the best in the telephone business. Calhoun Apparel. Calhoun Apparel is a working industry and a working community, and they're proud to be a part of supporting the Calhoun City High School football team, the Calhoun City High School band, and the Calhoun City High School cheerleaders. One of the biggest fans you'll find in the Calhoun City football team is Calhoun Apparel. It's a key industry located in a key community. As Paul said, we do have timeout on the field right now. We'll return after more words from our sponsor.
Well, we're back to the ball game now. Reefer's the quarterback. He sets his ball club down, hands the ball off on the left side, and he's stopped by the whole right side of the Calhoun City line. Number 34, the ball carrier, Chris Holland. He's upended for a loss on the play, about a 1 yard. Maybe he gained, just give him a yard. He gained a yard, it'll be 2nd and 9. Ball resting on about the 41-yard line.
gain of about a yard to 2 on the play.
2nd and 9. Ball resting on about the 41-yard line, Ram territory. Break huddle, Tedder. Reavers pitched it back to Pencil. Good block on Dora there. Cuts it back up inside, but the pursuit of the Orange Wildcats catches up. A loss of about 3 on the play. Bring it back, make it 3rd and 12. Ball resting on about the 38-yard line. 3rd and 12. Ball resting on about the 38-yard line, Ram territory.
Of about 2 or 3 yards. Brings up 3rd down and about 11.
Rams break huddle.
11 as Rifles, the quarterback, comes to the line of scrimmage.
Reaver sets his ball club down. Give off in there. Fumble on the play. Rams recover. Rams recover in their own backfield. Pinson makes the recovery. Loss on the play. Make it 4th and 14. 4th and 14.
Brings 4th and about 13. 4th down and 13 as
4th down and 14. Ball resting back on about the 36-yard line. Winner to punt. Coffee to receive. He'll stand on it by his own 37, 38. Winner to punt. Good snap. Gets the kick away. Going to go out of bounds on about the 46-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on the 46-yard line. Wildcats have had excellent field position in this first quarter, which has 29 seconds to go in it. Excellent field position. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Coffee goes in. Wayne Coffee to direct the attack. He'll have in the backfield with him Roger Westmoreland, Tony Eccles. The wideouts will be Anthony Edwards and Bruce Coffee. Center will be Hurd. Dara will be the tight end. Bobby Kilgore the guard. Philip Gladney the tackle. Jarvis Graham.
ball is thrown and
Incomplete pass.
Number 40, and I do not have that name listed on my program. Pass is incomplete.
Stacy Taylor, the intended receiver.
Coffey's pass intended for number 40. Incomplete.
The Wildcats break huddle. The pass is intended for number 18, Stacy Taylor. We've been informed. Give off in there. Westmoreland on a crossing paddle. He's up in it on about the 49-yard line, where it'll be third and about 7. Taylor is number 40. It's not on the program here, but we know that who it is. Yes. Coach Loggins there, the basketball coach, told us it was Stacy Taylor. That's the end of the first quarter and timeout. The score, Wildcats 13, Rams 0. And we'll take a timeout and we'll be right back.
At the end of the first quarter, your score is Calhoun City High School. 7 yards to go. Ball just about the 48-yard line of the Wildcats.
Back to action now in the second quarter. Coffee sets his ball club down. Westmore and Eccles behind him. Drops back to pass. He throws long. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Willie Dorr, and it's incomplete. Defending on the play was number 31, Kendall Atkinson. Bring up fourth down. Fourth and about 7. Ball resting on about the 48-yard line. First time the Wildcats have had to punt, if indeed they do punt. Deep to receive for the Rams is number 1, Jason Culpepper, and number 31, Kendall Atkinson. Wayne Coffey to punt, stands back. He'll hit the ball on about the 38-9-yard line. It's on territory. The snap back is good. There's no pressure. Gets a punt, a beautiful punt away. Beautiful punt. Takes a Vardaman bounce, and it's down on about the 18-yard line, where it'll be first and 10 for the Rams.
Somewhere between the 17 and 18-yard line, the Wildcats will put the ball in play. The Rams will put the ball
Rams first and 10 on about the 17, 18-yard line, their own territory. Reefers. Chris Reefers will direct the ball club. He'll come out on the center, George Tedder. Kenneth McKinney to tackle. Tim Edison to guard. Ryan Winter to guard. Sean Edison. Ryan Winter to tackle, excuse me. Sean Edison to guard. They break huddle. Tedder comes out.
17.5, 18-yard line.
Reefer sets his ball club down. Penson back there with him. Penson comes up through there.
Pushes forward for about 3 yards on the play. A good 3 yards on the carry. Ball up over the
Take that back. It was Holland on the ball carry. Chris Holland. It'll be about second and about 7. Short 7, long 6. Reefer's the quarterback. Sets his ball club down. Gives off over there, number 5 on Armstrong. He comes around the right side, brings it on down. First down, out of bounds on about the 33-yard line. Where it'll be, looks like enough for a first down. Be first and 10 for the Rams. First and 10 for the Rams.
Up about the 32-yard line. Where
Randy Armstrong, the ball carrier. First and 10.
picked up the first down.
Second first down of the ball game for the Rams.
Good run by Randy Armstrong for the first down.
Chris Reefer is the quarterback. Sets his ball club down.
Rams to the line of scrimmage. Ball is given in there to
Number 34, Holland. He's up in it after a gain of about 2 yards on the play. Make it 3, make it 4. It'll be about second and long 6. Second and long 6 or short 7. Ball resting outside the 35-yard line on about the 36-yard line.
and about 7 yards.
Second down. Coming. Tedder comes out over the ball. Reefer's a quarterback. Sets his ball club down. Gives off in there to Armstrong. Goes over the left side. Gain of about a yard on the play, maybe. Just about a yard. Brings up third and 5. Ball resting on about the 38-yard line. Ram territory. 3rd and 5.
Applying the defensive pressure. Gain of about a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd down and about a long 5.
Tedder breaks out over the ball.
5 yards with Rice at the quarterback.
Out there with him is Edmondson, Winter, McKinney,
Ball given
Tedder.
to Holland, who moves forward. Up near the 40, but just short of it.
Gain of about 2 on the play. Bring it 4th and 4.
That brings up 4th down and about 4.
Ball on the 39-yard line, their own territory.
As the Wildcat defensive unit.
Winter will be back to punt, and Coffee will go deep.
Down punting situation.
Winter to punt, Coffee to receive.
Wayne Coffey will drop back to receive the punt. Ryan Winter will be punting. Standing back on his 26-yard.
Winter will hit it on about the 30-yard line, somewhere thereabouts. Gets the punt away.
Comes downfield and
Hits on about the 38, takes a bounce back on about the 39-yard line down there with Jason Culpepper. Will be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. 8:26 to go in the first half. Wildcats leading 13-0. First home game for the Wildcats. Ball resting just shy of the 40-yard line. My knowledge, there's only been 2 penalties in the ball game. Both of them been assessed against the Wildcats.
the Wildcat.
Fairly error-free ball game thus far.
Coffey at the quarterback.
Hurd comes out over the ball.
In the backfield.
Hurd, Dora, Kilgore, Gladney, and Graham down on the line. Give off now to Westmoreland. He's met by initial stop there was made by number 14 for the Rams, Rob Easley. Gain of about 3 on the play, make it 2nd and a short 7. Ball resting on about the 33-yard line.
3 on the play. 2nd down and a short 7.
Hurd the center. In the backfield, we'll have Eccles and Westmoreland. The wideouts will be Coffey and Edwards. Wayne Coffey, the quarterback, sets his ball club down. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Preliminary indication is offside. Wildcats, they lined up offside. Line up offside. They're discussing it with the captain of the Rams, number 66, Kenneth McKinney. Referee's discussing this thing. Move it back 5 yards and make it 2nd and about 12. Down remains the same. Moves it back to 2nd and 12.
11. 2nd and 11.
Hurd comes out over the ball. Coffey, the quarterback. He's sets his ball glove down. Drops back to pass. Passes over the middle to Dar, and he's loose. He's breaking it up there, and it looks like he may go all the way, and he does for the touchdown. Pass run covered about 57 yards. Coffey to Durr. Correct that. It was a 61-yard pass play. After the penalty, 61-yard pass play. Jonathan Lee will be in to attempt the extra point. Coffey to Durr, complete, 61 yards.
As the Wildcats prepare to do the point after touchdown, Jonathan Lee will be kicking, and Stacy Taylor, number 40 tonight, will be holding.
Stacy Taylor to hold, Lee to kick. Snapback's good. Key is good. No good. Referee signals no good. It's wide to the left. Wildcats 19. Rams nothing. We have a timeout to get ready for the kickoff. We'll briefly go to our sponsors.
Okay, we'd like to remind you again of some of the Calhoun City Wildcat sponsors for this season. They are Chandler's Drugstore, Cagney's here in Calhoun City, Western Auto and Lunsford's Furniture, Calhoun City Telephone Company, Crocker's Pharmacy, Calhoun City Co-op, and Calhoun Apparel Industry. All of these people are proud to be bringing you the 1989-90 Calhoun City Wildcat football games. And for Vardaman, we have Weeks Supermarket, Houston Building Supply, Calhoun County Co-op, and Calhoun City Telephone Company. These sponsors are wishing the Vardaman Rams the best in this year's football season.
Durr gets ready to kick it off. Deep to receive is Kendall Atkinson for the Rams. Durr is ready. Signals to the referee is ready. We're waiting. There's the referee's whistle. Wildcats are up. Durr comes forward. Kick is off the side of his foot. Number 12 picks the ball up for the Rams, and Wesley, and he's upended there. Brings the ball back out to about the 25-yard line where Edwards makes the stop. Be first and 10 for the Rams. Ball resting on about the 25-yard line, their own territory.
Ball on the 26-yard line, first down for the Rams.
First and 10 for the Rams. Reefer's the quarterback. Chris Reefers, we believe that's pronunciation's right. R-E-I-F-E-R-S, Reefers. Pinson back there along with Armstrong. Pitch back to Armstrong. He turns on the afterburner. Comes around the right side, breaks a tackle. Inside down to about the 50-yard line where he's up in and make it the 49-yard line. Armstrong the ball carrier. Good running out to about the 49-yard line. Up in it there by Corey Vance where it'll be first and 10 for the Rams. Moving the football on the outside runs, the sweeps around the outside.
A good running play by Randy Armstrong. Good for some.
Gain out about 25 yards, 24 yards. Picks up 24 yards on run. Be first and 10 for the Rams. Tedder out over the ball. Reefer's the quarterback. Armstrong and Pinson in the backfield. Wideouts are all out to the left. Pitch back to Pinson. Cuts it back inside, and he's met at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Number 64 makes the initial contact. Bobby Kilgore. No gain on the play. He's second and 10. Ball resting just shy of the 50-yard line. Ram territory. Rams in control. Trading in the ball game. 19-0. 5:25 to go in the first half. Temperature cooling down to where it's just pleasant. Probably about 70 degrees. Rams break huddle. Center George Tedder. Chris Reefer's the quarterback. Sets his ball club down. Pinson and Armstrong gives it off to Pinson. He cuts her inside and dives into about the 48-yard line. Pick up about 2 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Ball inside Wildcat territory to about the 48-yard line. Be 3rd and 8. Possession play for the Rams. Must have this to keep the drive alive. Armstrong's beautiful 24-yard run brought them this far after the kickoff.
As they have moved from their own 26-yard line to the 48-yard line of the Wildcats.
Ravers sets his ball club down. Wide out to the right is Brooks. Drops back to pass. Pass intended for Clay Spencer. And he's hit in there by number 33, Rob Langston. Spencer, the intended receiver, was open for momentarily.
And the pass was intended for Kerry Spencer. It goes incomplete. Brings up 4th down and about
4th and 8. Ball resting on the 48-yard line.
Ball resting on the Cats.
Wildcat territory. 4th and 8. Winner back to punt. Coffee goes deep to receive.
Going back to receive the punt will be Wayne Coffey.
Coffee to receive Winner's punt. Winner should hit it on about the 42. Gets the punt away. Beautiful punt. Drives Coffee all the way back to the 10-yard line. Coverage downfield, looking for Coffee. Coffee's cutting. He's up. He's hit. He's loose. He breaks another tackle. He cuts it up the sideline. This could be it. Armstrong. No one from the Rams is going to catch Coffee as he carries her 90 yards for the TD. Coffee, there's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. Flag on about the 26-yard line. Bring it back. Referee discussing the penalty with the other officials there. Clipping against the Wildcats. We'll bring it all back and take the penalty, move it back. Clipping's going to move the ball back on about the 11-yard line. We're going to bring it back and play the game over with a Clipping penalty there for the Wildcats. Be about the 11-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Clipping infraction will bring it back. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on about the 11-yard line. The referee will set it down.
Ball down about the 14-yard line where
Coffee will direct the attack. He'll have Westmoreland, Eccles back there. The wideouts will be Edwards and Bruce Coffee.
the Cats will go on offense. First down.
Break huddle, Hurd out over the ball. New quarterback in the ball game, number 40, Stacy Taylor. Stacy Taylor comes in the ball game at quarterback. Going to give Wayne Coffee relief. Stacy Taylor barks out his signals. Gives it off to Westmoreland over the right side. He breaks it out there. Finally pulled down in there by Reefers. Reefers and number 34 get up off the bottom pile. That's Chris Holland. Reefers and Holland make the stop. Gain of 10. Make it 1st and 10 on about the 16-yard line. 1st and 10. 3:38 clock showing to go in the first half. Cal City in control, 19-0. Hurd comes out over the ball. Taylor running the ball club. Got the same backfield as he's had all night long. Westmoreland back there, along with Eccles. Ball given off to Eccles. He breaks it across there, comes out to about the 40-yard line. Finally pulled down in there by Reefers and Armstrong, along with Holland for the Rams. Gain out about the 40. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball resting just outside the 40-yard line, their own territory. Hey, Hurd comes out over the ball. Stacy Taylor barks out his signals right there. Westmoreland gives it off. A fumble on the play. Rounds recover. Fumble on the play. Rounds recover. The threat is stopped as the Rams take over. McKinney, the captain of tonight's ball game, comes up with the ball. Be 1st and 10 for the Rams inside the Wildcat territory on about the 37-yard line. 1st and 10. Reefers will come in to direct the ball club. He'll have in front of him in the line there Sean Edmondson, Ryan Winter, Tim Edison, Kenneth McKinney, George Tedder at center. Reefer sets his ball club down. Got Pinson back there with him. Pitches back to Pinson. Hall in front of him. Cuts it around the right side. Drives outside. Gains about 8 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd down and about 3-2. Make it 2nd and 2. Ball resting down on about the 30-yard line. Rams driving into Wildcat territory. Recovered fumble. Fired the Rams up and they've come out. Ball resting on the 29-yard line where it'll be 2nd and 2. Tedder out over the ball. Wide out to the right is number 22, Thomas Brooks. Rifers barks it, gives it straight up the middle of number 34, and he drives over there. Holland drives for the 1st down. Be 1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball resting on about the 24-yard line. Wildcat territory. The Rams driving in possession with 1:49 to go in the first half. Trailing 19-0 and moving. Reefer's the quarterback. Wide out to the right is number 14, Rob Easley. Comes out wide right. In the slot is number 22, Thomas Brooks. Penson's got the ball, and he breaks loose. He's finally up in it for a loss on the play. Vance made a stop. Vance makes a stop. Loss of about 2 on the play, make it 2nd and 12. Clock running with 1:14 to go, 2nd and 12. Ball sitting outside the 25 on about 26-yard line. High formation, Armstrong, Holland, Reifers a quarterback. Gives it off, drops back to pass. There's a flag on the play. He's going to be sacked back on about the 39-yard line.
Bobby Kilgore on the tackle for the Cats. A loss of some 10 to 12 yards.
Reefers makes the quarterback. A sack back here on about the 39. They're discussing the flag versus the loss. If they take the penalty, it would still be probably 2nd down and long yardage. If they take the play, then it would be 3rd down and long yardage. Penalty is declined. And they will take the play and move it back to the 39-yard line. It will be 3rd and about 25. 3rd and 25. Brooks, wide out to the right. Holland, Armstrong. Armstrong goes inside and carries it over here, and Kevin Pittman makes the stop.
Randy Armstrong, 68. Kevin Pittman initially on the tackle.
Brings up 4th down at about 20. 4th and 20. 4th and 20. 26 seconds to go. Clock running with 26 seconds. 24 seconds. Counting down to halftime. Calhoun City Band will perform at halftime. Clock running. Timeout. Rams call timeout with 12 seconds to go. And while we have a timeout, we'd like to give you a message from some of our sponsors.
Lunsford's Furniture in Calhoun City is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's game. Lunsford's Furniture has a new location south of the square on Highway 9. They'd like to invite you to come by and see furniture that will be sure to please you for every room of your house, from living room to bedroom. Go by and see all the new furniture at Lunsford's Furniture in Calhoun City. Chandler's Drugstore in Calhoun City is proud of the Wildcat football team. They wish them the best for this season. Chandler's Drugstore is your health care center, and they invite you to come by and visit with them. If you have questions about your prescription, J.R. Denton will be glad to answer any questions you might have. Visit Chandler's Drugstore on the square in Calhoun City.
When time's back in, the Rounds will have the ball. It'll be 4th down and 20. The ball resting inside the 35-yard line, or about the 34-yard line in Wildcat territory. The situation is, there's 12 seconds to go in the first half. The Wildcats lead it 19-0. Wide out to the right, be number 14 for the Rounds, Rob Easley. Wide out to the left, be number 22, Brooks. Tedder over the ball. Reefers a quarterback. 34 is Holland. 5 is Armstrong. Reefers back to pass. Pressure's on, and he's going to be up in it on a 45-yard line by number 52, Bryant Harrod. He's dropped him back there, and it'll be first half will end, and the score is 19-0 in favor of Calhoun City. That is the end of the first half.
We'd like to remind you that the Calhoun City High School Marching Band will be performing at halftime, so we want you to be sure and listen to this fine band. They're a credit to the Calhoun City High School. Also, we'd like to remind you that the replay of this game can be seen on Channel 7 Saturday morning at 11 o'clock a.m. and immediately tonight as you get home. If you'd like to join us for the second half, be sure you tune into Channel 7 for the replay.
Calhoun City High School marching band is preparing to take the field. The band director is Robert Crawford.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We will go to the field where you will be entertained by the Calhoun City High School marching band.
Drum major Stephanie Steele will lead the band onto the field.
Well, we're back to the Calhoun City High School Wildcat field where we're beginning with the second half of tonight's football game between the Calhoun City Wildcats and the Vardaman Rams. So here we go into the second half of the game with the captains going back out on the field.
Really appreciate the hard work these fellas put into their job.
Let us remind you that tonight's game, Calhoun City Wildcat game, is brought to you by Chandler's Drugstore, Cagney's, Western Auto, and Lunsford's Furniture, Calhoun City Phone Company, Calhoun City Co-op, Calhoun Apparel, and Crocker's Pharmacy. And for Vardaman, bringing this year's Rams football games to our viewers, our Weeks Supermarket, Houston Building Supply, Calhoun County Co-op, and Calhoun City Telephone Company. We'd appreciate it if you'd take the time out to tell these people how much you appreciate them bringing the games to you over Channel 7 this season.
Calhoun City will receive and defend the north goal here at the start of the second half, leading in the ball game 19-0. Rams, of course, will kick off and defend the south goal. Lineups are unchanged. Good hard football game. Coach Moore is giving instructions, turnarounds loose.
Going back to receive the ball. Number 10, Anthony Edwards. Number 1,
Wayne Coffey to receive, along with Anthony Edwards. Dura, Kevin Langford up close. Rams still not broken huddle. Still talking. Coach Bray giving instruction to his Rams. Waiting on the Rams. Calhoun City ready to receive. Rams break huddle, and here they come.
The Rams are now taking the field.
Coming out on the field. Number 14 to kick it off for the Rams, Rob Easley. Sets the ball down, lays it down on the 40-yard line.
Rob Easley will be kicking the ball.
Gets his ball club ready. We're set to go. Counts his players. Make sure he's got enough. Lays her down. Be a flat kick from the 40. Officials leave the field. Referees ready. Coffey and Edwards deep. Set to receive.
He's going to squib kick the ball.
There's the whistle.
Here we go.
Here he comes forward, and he kicks it off, looking for the onside kick, looking for it to squib it. Doesn't it? Echoes with the ball, and he's up in it on the 40. Pulled down there by the kicker, Rob Easley. Be first and 10. First and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball resting on about the 36-yard line. They're on 36. Coffey, the quarterback. He'll have in the backfield Roger Westmoreland. Tony Eccles. Wideouts will be Edwards. Tight end be Willie Dorr. Wide out to this side is number 28, Bruce Coffey. Everybody else in close. Coffey barks out his signals. Gives it off the first man through, number 22, and he breaks a couple of tackles, breaks the third tackle. Still spinning, drives inside the 50 to about the 49-yard line. That's Kevin Langford. 49-yard line will be first and 10 for the Wildcats.
Sean Edmondson, number 50.
Stopped in there by Sean Edmondson. Kevin Langford, the ball carrier. Nice gain on the play. Brings up first and 10. Ball just inside the 50 on about the 49-yard line. Near side hash mark. Hurd over the ball. Coffey, the quarterback. Langford and Westmoreland in the backfield. Sets the ball club down. Barks out his signals. Drops back to pass. Coffey, quick pass in there to number 10. Edwards is loose. 31's in pursuit. He's going to drag him out on about the 5-yard line where it'll be first and goal from about the 5. Coffey to Edwards is complete.
Kendall Atkinson, number 31.
31 makes a stop. Kendall Atkinson be first and goal from about the 5.
6-yard line.
Make that the 6-yard line. First and goal. Opening minutes of the second half. In fact, 1 minute and 1 second gone. Calhoun City leading in the ball game, 19-0. Stacy Taylor in the ball game. Hurd breaks out. Taylor will be in the split position to the right. Edwards in tight. Willie Dorr, the tight end. Give off in there. Stop made by Pinson. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Face mask against Vardaman.
Wayne Coffey, the captain of the offensive team, talks it over the referee concerning the penalty, which is a face mask violation against the Rams. If they accept the penalty, it will be a half the distance to the goal line. Half the distance to the goal line. First and 4, ball resting inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, 4 yards to go to touchdown. Hurd, the ball carrier. Coffey, the quarterback. Roger Westmoreland. Kevin Langford in the backfield. Wide outs. Wide out is number 33. Rob Langster, and in the slot is Willie Dorr. His tight end. Coffey sets his ball club down. Barks out his signals. Hands it off in there, number 22, Kevin Langford, and he scores. He carries her in, number 22, Kevin Langford carries it in the ball.
Kevin Langford made that touchdown.
Scores from 4 yards out. Kevin Langford makes the score 25-0. 25-0. Jonathan Lee to punt. Make it attempt the extra point. Jonathan Lee, Stacy Taylor to hold. Soccer tile kicker. Left-footed soccer style. Steps back, waiting on the pass back. Taylor sets the ball down. Kicks up. It's good. It's good. Timeout the score. Wildcats 26, Rams nothing. 10-19 to go in the third quarter. And while we have a timeout, we'll take you to some messages from our sponsors.
Cagney's Calhoun City would like to invite you to come by after the games and enjoy a snack with them. Cagney's would also like to take this opportunity to wish the Wildcats another great season. We'd also like to remind you that Calhoun Apparel here in Calhoun City is a key industry located in a key city. Always interested in the Calhoun City athletic programs here at Calhoun City High School. Calhoun Apparel, serving Calhoun City and helping it grow.
Dorr tees the ball up. Need to receive is Kendall Atkinson for the Rams. Dorr to kick off to Atkinson. Willie's prepared. Atkinson's back deep, standing on by his own 7-yard line, waiting for the kick. Referee says ready. Dorr comes forward, kicks it. Nice over-ending kicks. Atkinson takes it on about the 12. Has the ball, cuts it to the right side. He's up in it in there, but number 22, Kevin Langford, makes the stop. Trips him up back there where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rounds. Ball on about the 25-yard line. Second half ball action. Wildcats versus the Rams of Vardaman. Defensive unit goes in. Rounds break huddle. Tedder comes out over the ball. Pitch back there to number 24, Pinson. Cuts it back inside. He's up in it in there by number 80 for the Rams. Chris Harcrow makes the stop. 2nd and 8.
And number 68.
2nd and 8. Ball resting outside the 25 at about the 28-yard line. Rams opening possession in the second half. City scored after the kickoff. Rounds break huddle. Tedder out over the ball. Backfield has Pinson back there behind. And he gets it over the right side, breaks it outside, comes out to about the 39-yard line. It should be enough for a first down. Up in there by Rob Langston, Stacy Taylor. Be first and 10 for the Rounds. Ball on about the 39-yard line, their own territory. Chris Reefer is the quarterback. Behind him is Pinson and Chris Holland. Pinson the ball carrier, brings her out. Gain of about 5 on the play. Make it 4 on the play. Make it 2nd and 6. Ball on about the 43-yard line. 2nd and 6. Rounds moving. Clock running with 8:53 to go in the third quarter. Trailing in the ball game, 26-0.
Number 78.
78 comes off. Sean Parker comes off of the Wildcats limping. Yes, sir. Chris Reefer sets the ball club down. Barks out his signals. Pitches back to Pinson. He's upended in the backfield, but number 22, Kevin Langford, makes the stop. Loss on the play. Drop him back. Loss of about 5 on the play. Make it 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Ball resting on about the 39-yard line. Official timeout. Official timeout. Official timeout. Bryant Hurd comes off the field. Bryant Hurd's off the field. Time back in. We're ready to go. Tedder breaks out over the ball. Chris Reefer's the quarterback. 3rd and 10 possession play. Gives it off in there to Pinson. Pinson fumbles the ball. Number 84 gets on the ball. John Murphy makes the recovery. The ball on about the 47-yard line. Not enough for the first down.
John Murphy had picked up the ball.
Decision time. Bring up 4th down. 4th and 2. Clay Spencer comes in the ball game. John Murphy goes out. Clay brings the play in from Coach Mark Bray. Spencer in tight in. Reefers, they're going for it. They're going for it on 4th down and 1 yard. Give it up in there to number 34, Holland, and he gets the first down over into, yes, he's over into Wildcat territory at about the 48-yard line. Chris Holland carries it over there. Harcrow makes the stop. Be 1st and 10 for the Rams inside of Wildcat territory. Chris Holland running the ball. Spencer out. John Murphy in for the Rams. Reefer's the quarterback. Brings the ball club up the line of scrimmage.
First down for the Rams.
Give off in there to Pinson, right up the middle, and he drives it right down to about the 45-yard line. Wildcat territory. Rams running right at the strength of the Wildcats, right up the middle. Gain of about 5 on the play. Make it 4, make it 2nd. Short 5, short 6.
Gain of 5 on the play.
Ball resting deadly on the 45-yard line. 45-yard line. Wildcat territory. Reefer sets the ball club down. Gives it off in there to Armstrong, and he stopped for a loss of about a yard on the play. Make up 3rd and 6. Loses about a yard on the play. Randy Armstrong does.
Bobby Kilgore.
Possession play for the Rams. Ball resting on the 46-yard line. Wildcat territory. Wide out to the right is number 14, Rob Easley. In the slot between him is number 22, Thomas Brooks. Reavers handles the ball. Pitches back to Armstrong. Cuts it back up inside. He's going to be shy of the first down as he pulled down on about the 43-yard line in Wildcat territory. Possession play again coming up. Decision time. Be 4th and 3. 4th and 3. Ball resting on about the 42-yard line, 42.5-yard line. Wildcat territory. Coffey and Hurd check back in. That's Wayne Coffey and Hurd along with Terry Eccles. 78 coming out is Sean Parker. Anticipating the punt. Rams line up to go for it. No punt shown. Reaver sets his ball club down. Gives the ball off in there. There's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Decision time. Flag on the play. Offside. Wildcats. Wildcats were offside. That should give them the first down, be 1st and 10 for the Rams. After the 5-yard penalty, the official going to get to play in there. Going to talk it over with number 66, Kenneth McKinney of the Rams, who's the captain. McKinney discussing it with the officials. They're going to step off 5 yards against the Wildcats. Going to move the ball down to about the 37-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Murphy in the ball game. Spencer out. Brings the play from Coach Mark Bray. Reefer's the quarterback. Comes out under the center. The center is George Tedder. Sets his ball club down. Barks out his signals. Gives it off to Pinson there. And he is tackled immediately at the line of scrimmage. Might bail forward for a yard gain. Number 73 in there to make the stop for the Wildcat is Philip Gladney. Little or no gain. Leave it 2nd and 10. Clock running, 4:48 to go in the 3rd quarter. Trading in the ball game of the Rams, 26-0. Spencer in the ball game. Barks out the signals. Spencer being tight. Rob Easley in, out. They're all tight. Everybody's up close. Pitch back in there to Armstrong. He's upset there, just shy of the line of scrimmage. Getting up off the bottom pile is number 66, William Pittman. Makes the stop. 3rd and 11. Lost about a yard on the play. Make it 3rd and 12. Officials get it set here. We'll call it to you. 3rd and short 12, long 11. Possession play for the Rams. They've had 2 4th down plays here. Penalty carried them forward on one. They got the other one on a power run in Wildcat territory. Possession so far in the 3rd quarter has been in the Rams' favor. Time of possession has. Reefer sets his ball club down. Barks out his signal. Possession play. Drops back to pass. Got protection. Pass is in there. Intercepted. Terry Eccles has the ball, and it's a foot race now. Reefers is chasing. He cuts it back inside, and he's up in it on a fine open field tackle there with James Pinson. Pinson makes the stop. He returns it back down to the 24-yard line around territory, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats off the interceptions. Reefer's pass intended in there for John Murphy was intercepted by Terry Eccles and brings it back down to the 24-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, leading in the ball game with 3:21 to go in the 3rd quarter. Wildcats break huddle. Jim Gaskin out over the ball. Stacy Taylor, the quarterback. Flag on the play. We'll wait for the official indication.
Too much time left.
Delay of game costs the Wildcats 5 yards, moves the ball back to about 29-yard line, where it'll still be 1st and 15 now. 1st and 15. Ball sitting on about the 29-yard line.
Stacy Taylor, quarterback.
Kimbrough is the center. Make a correction there. Taylor the quarterback. Westmoreland. Eccles in the backfield. Rob Langston out wide right. Barks out his signals. Taylor does. Gives it off in there to Eccles, and Eccles is pushed back. Forward motion, carrying forward for maybe a yard, 2. Holland makes a stop. Assistant there for Sean Edmondson. Move the ball back up. Make it 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. Gain about a yard on play. 2nd and 14. Kenneth McKinney barks out the defensive signals. Sent in from assistant coach James Casey. Kimbrough comes out over the ball. Taylor the quarterback. Langford and Eccles in the backfield. Taylor boxed back to pass. Pass is rifled in there to Rob Langston, incomplete.
Ball intended for Rob Langston, incomplete.
Defending on the play was Jason Culpepper. For the Rams, bring up 3rd down and 14. 2:12 to go in the 3rd quarter. Clock stopped on the incompleted pass. Rob Langston's in the ball game with a play. Kimbrough comes out over the ball. Taylor, the quarterback. Langford, Nichols in the backfield. Crossing pattern there. And they're going to be up in the backfield. And the first man there for the Rams, number 74, Joe Berry. First man there on the play. Langston upended. Make that Eccles was the ball carrier. Upended in there with Joe Berry.
4th down and 17.
4th and long. Wildcats will go for it. Deep in the Ram territory. Taylor sets his ball club down, barks out his signals. Drops back to pass as expected. Pass is complete. Complete in there. Taylor's pass is complete. We'll have to wait till the official signal whether it's enough for a first down or not. Complete to number 28, Bruce Coffey. Official's going to look it over. Timeout, official timeout. I believe we're going to take a measurement on this to see. It's close, down about the 14-yard line. We're going to have a measurement here. It is a first down, just by about a half the length of the football. First and 10 from about the 14-yard line. Wildcats and Rams territory. 1:28 to go in the third quarter. Langston brings the play in from Coach Mike Moore. Stacy Taylor, the quarterback. Joey Kimbrough, the center. Eccles and Kevin Langford in the backfield. Wide out Edwards and Rob Langston, left and right. Give off in there to Kevin Langford up the middle. He goes into the end zone. Kevin Langford scores. 14 yards out. Langford carries it in. Extra point attempt coming. Jonathan Lee goes in the ball game to kick. Lee to attempt the point after. Taylor to hold. As we previously said, soccer tile kicker. Jonathan Lee, left-footed. Pass back's no good. Taylor's improvising. Passes. Pass is complete. Extra point attempt is good. Extra point attempt is good. Complete in there, number 10, Edwards. There was a low snap from center. And it adds 2 to it, make it 34-0 the Wildcats. Taylor was sharp on that play. He picked the ball up. It squiveled back there. Moved right, straight back. Looked down, found Edwards, and fired it to him for the 2 points. Kickoff's coming. We'll take a timeout.
We'd like to remind you that Western Auto is proud to be bringing you the Calhoun City High School Wildcat football games this year. For all your hunting supply needs, visit Western Auto. Also, you can obtain your hunting and fishing license at Western Auto. We'd also like to remind you that Crocker's Pharmacy is bringing you tonight's game. Crocker's Pharmacy is located on the square in Calhoun City, and they are your Rexall drugstore. Go by and visit all the staff at Crocker's Pharmacy. We'd also like to remind you the game will be replayed Saturday morning at 11 o'clock a.m. on Channel 7. So we hope that you'll join us for the replay of this game.
Doris set to kick it off. Deep to receive is Kevin Atkinson for the Rams. Doris signals he's ready, waiting on referee's whistle, and there it is. We're ready to go. 1:05 to go in the third quarter. Willie Dora comes forward, gets his foot into it. Atkinson waits, picks it up on about the 5-yard line, comes it right up through there, moves it right up the middle, and he's upended on about the 20-yard line, 22-yard line. Willie Dora was the first down there. The kicker stopped the returner. Will be 1st and 10 for the Rams, and the ball's going to be resting on about the 24-yard line. Ram territory, clock running with 54 seconds to go in the third quarter. Calhoun City leading 34-0. Host of substitutes going in the ball game.
Reifers, the quarterback. Benson.
Reifers, the quarterback, gives it off up the middle. Gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. Make it 2nd and 5. 2nd and 6.
William Earl Pittman was on that stop.
2nd and 6.
Well, picked up 4 yards on that play.
Tedder breaks huddle, comes out over the ball. Chris Reefer's the quarterback, and there is a timeout at the end of the 3rd quarter, and the score is Calhoun City 34, the Rams nothing. And we'll be right back.
At the end of the 3rd quarter, your score is Calhoun City 34 and Vardaman nothing. As the teams change.
The Vardaman Rams football games are brought to you this season by Weeks Supermarket. We invite you to go by and see Steve Weeks and his staff. It's Weeks Supermarket in Vardaman. Houston Building Supply. Houston Building Supply, located in Houston, is the building supply. Check with Houston Building Supply for all your remodeling, building needs. Calhoun County Co-op is also proud to bring you the Vardaman Ram football games. Calhoun County Co-op is your family fashion center. And Calhoun City Telephone Company, providing quality service for the people in Vardaman.
A 4-yard pickup by Chris Holland. The Rams have 2nd down and about 6. 2nd down, 6 for the Rams. Ball on their own 29-yard line.
There is a timeout on the field. We'll be going back just a few minutes.
The 4th quarter begins. We'll have the Rams with about a 2nd and 6. Ball resting inside the 30 on about the 29-yard line. 28 make a 28-yard line, their own territory.
This is the 4th quarter. You're still invited to go by the concession stands now.
Large crowd, capacity crowd for this inter-county rivalry between Vardaman and Calhoun City.
That have been provided by the band boosters for tonight's game.
Reefers calls the signals.
I remind our fans at Calhoun
Defensive Calhoun City is ready.
The Wildcats need your support. Vardaman will be playing next week, and we wish them well.
Tedder over the ball. Reefers the quarterback in I formation. Pinson gives off in there to Pinson on it. Comes over the left side, breaks it out, comes out to about the 31, where he's met in there by a host of orange jerseys. 66 makes the stop. Willie Pittman makes the initial contact. Bring up 3rd and about 4. 3rd and 4, ball on about the 31-yard line. Ram territory.
We have a timeout with an injury.
Injury timeout. Official timeout for injury.
One of the Wildcats coming off the field, having been injured on the play. Tony Eccles, number 32, comes to the sideline.
Eccles comes off under his own power. Comes off on his own power.
Reifers, the quarterback of the Rams.
Rams sit down. Reefers the quarterback, sets him down.
Ball is given in there to
Pencil fumble on the play. Wildcats have picked it up. Be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball on 29-yard line, Ram territory. 1st and 10 on the recovered fumble. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
exchange with the running back, and the Wildcats recover the fumble on the 29-yard line.
We'll see who's going to direct the attack for them. Taylor stays in the ball game, direct the attack. 28's in there, Bruce Coffey. The Wildcats' 2nd unit's moved in.
Joey Kimbrough, the center, over the ball. Stacy Taylor at the quarterback.
Timeout. Rams. Timeout, Rams.
And Keith Pittman are at the running backs.
Timeout, Rams. While we have a timeout, we'll get some messages from our sponsors.
Number of the Wildcat.
Again, let us remind you of tonight's sponsors in the ball games for the Calhoun City Wildcats. We have Chandler's Drugstore, Cagney's here in Calhoun City, Western Auto and Lunsford's Furniture, the Calhoun City Telephone Company, Calhoun County Co-op, Crocker's Pharmacy, and Calhoun Apparel. These people are all bringing you this year's Calhoun City Wildcat football game. And from Vardaman, the sponsors of this year's games are Weeks Supermarket, Houston Building Supply, Calhoun County Co-op, and Calhoun City Telephone Company.
Joey Kimbrough, the center, comes back over the ball.
Kimbrough over the ball. Stacy Taylor, the quarterback, sets his ball club down. Pittman and Howard in the backfield. Howard's got the ball, breaks it right up the middle. Is up in there by number 31. Kendall Atkinson makes the stop. Gain down to the 15-yard line. 15-yard line. Where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, the 15-yard line.
Yardage gained on that play. Good for the first down by Howard. Taylor, your quarterback, brings the Cats to the line of scrimmage. Pittman, number 3.
Taylor sets his ball club down. 2 and 3 in the backfield. The running back. Give it off in there to Pittman. Breaks it in the middle. He's tripped up in there by number 24, Pinson. Pinson makes the stop. 1 be 2nd down about a yard. The ball resting inside the 10. 2nd and 1.
9 yards on the play as Kimbrough comes up over the ball.
2nd and 1. Kimbrough sits down over the ball. Taylor, Howard. Howard carries it in for the touchdown. Howard drives in for the touchdown. Marcarius Howard carries her in for the touchdown. His first tonight. He's just a sophomore. Make it extra point attempt coming up. Jonathan Lee comes in. Extra point attempt coming. Clock stop with 10:10 to go. Rams giving ground grudgingly. Wildcats just simply powering their way. Lee set to attempt the extra point. Taylor to hold. Flag on a play. Delay of game, I believe, will be called. Game. Cost them 5 yards. Move the ball back.
That's 5 yards. Brings the ball back 5 yards further for Jonathan Lee's point after touchdown attempt. Lee will be kicking and holding will be Taylor.
Stacey Taylor to hold. Jonathan Lee to attempt the extra point attempt. Move it back 5 yards. Make it a little longer.
Taylor holding and Lee kicking as the Cats try the point after touchdown. Penalized 5 yards for delay of game.
Waiting on the snapback is Taylor. Snapback is a little high. He gets the snap off. The kick is up, and it's good. Lee drills it. Make the score 41-0 with 10:10 to go in the 4th quarter, and we get ready for the kickoff.
Kicking team will take the field while the receiving unit
We'll take a short break.
also will be coming onto the field.
Okay. We would like to remind you again that you can see the Vardaman Rams Calhoun City Wildcat football game on Channel 7 at 11 o'clock a.m. Saturday morning. We hope that you'll join us for the replay of this game.
Willie Durrell will be kicking for the Wildcats. Back to receive are Atkinson, Culpepper, and Wesley.
We're back, and Durrell's ready to kick it off, and Atkinson is set to receive for the Rams. And the referee says, let's go. Wildcats are set. Durrell comes forward. Gets a high end over in kick. Taken by Atkinson on about the 12-yard line. Cuts it to the right side. And he's upended there by Willie Durrell. The kicker makes the stop. Durrell makes the stop with assistance there from number 78, Sean Parker. Be 1st and 10 for the Rams. The ball be resting on about the 34-yard line, their own territory. 1st and 10 for the Rams. 4th quarter.
1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line.
We have a new quarterback in the ball game for the Rams. It'd be Randy Armstrong quarterbacking now. Takes the ball. Pitches back to Pinson. Pinson around the outside. He's going to be pulled down back there for a loss. Number 32, Eccles, makes the stop. Loss on the play. Brings up 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12.
Pinson is brought down by Tony Eccles on a defensive play that lost yardage for the
2nd and 12. Make it 2nd and 13. Referee spotted the ball. Armstrong, the quarterback. Pinson Holland in the backfield. Drops back in there, fake in there. He's got the ball, looking for a place to throw. Everybody is covered and finally pushed outside of bounds.
And Harpo, along with Langford and others, on the stop for the
loss on the play brings up 3rd and 15. Ball resting on about the 29-yard line, their own territory, Ram territory. They with the ball. Need to put some points on the ball with 8:38 to go in the ball game.
Just outside the 29, where it's a long 4 yards to go for, actually 14, nearly 14 yards to go for the Rams.
Rams break huddle. Armstrong, the quarterback. Pinson and Holland back there. Drops back to pass again. Protection. Pursuit's on. Fumble on the play. Fumble on the play. And the Wildcats have recovered.
Ball will be recovered by the Rams.
Wildcats have recovered. And it'd be first and just about, well, they could probably get a first down without going into the end zone. It's just shy of the 10-yard line, make it the 11-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from about the 11. Fumble there by Armstrong, recovered by the Wildcats.
Ball at about the 11-yard line, which will make it about first down.
Kimbrough breaks huddle, comes in there. Taylor, the quarterback. He's got behind him Marcus Howard.
And Pittman at the running backs. Actually, that
Gives it off in there, number 26, Eric Walls. Pick up about 5 on the play.
number 26.
Make it 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Walls with the ball. 2nd and 5.
Sean Edmondson, number 50.
A lot of substitution going on for the Wildcats.
6.5 yards.
Pittman's in the ball game. Jackie Durr's in the ball game. Wildcats break huddle.
Howard
Preparing to play.
and the running backs.
Pittman and Howard in the ball game. Taylor, the quarterback. Marks out his signals. Gives it off over in there.
Ball given in there to Pittman.
Pittman carries. Gain of about 2 on the play. Make it 3rd and 3. Ball resting on about the 4-yard line.
Stop with other Ram defenders.
First down is possible without the touchdown.
Tackle. Gain of a couple of yards brings up 3rd down and about 2.
Coach Moore substituting freely.
The ball resting on about the 3.
Substituting freely.
With the ball at the 3, Taylor comes to the line of scrimmage with the Wildcats.
Pittman's in the ball game. Running one of the running backs now. Give off to Pittman.
There to number 3, Pittman, and he's stopped.
He stopped. He's lost on the play about a yard. Make it 4th and A long 3.
Fine defensive play, a loss of a yard on the play.
4th and a long 3.
Third down and 4. Fourth down.
In the ball game goes Jackie Dora and Marcus Howard.
A fine defensive play by the Rams.
Kimbrough out over the ball. Taylor the quarterback. Howard.
Taylor the quarterback at the line of scrimmage with the Wildcats.
And Pittman in the backfield.
Howard with the ball. Howard met at the line of scrimmage.
He moves forward.
Within the 3-yard line or 2-yard at the most. And the
Rams will take over on downs.
A fine defensive effort by the Vardaman Rams.
Rams take over. Be 1st and 10 for them on about the 30-yard line.
Good defensive effort down around the goal line for the
1st and 10 from about the 3-yard line. Rams in possession now.
on the offense.
Wildcats will be on defense.
The Wildcats on that offensive series.
Coach Moore playing his sophomore
Randy Armstrong is the quarterback.
team. Armstrong the quarterback.
Henson.
Penson stop. Gain of about 2 yards on the play and make it 2. Be 2nd and 8. Ball resting just shy of the 5.
Among other defensive
2nd and 2.
A gain of about a yard on the play brings up 2nd down and 9. For Vardaman.
Make that a yard. Official move it back.
Near the 5-yard line.
Armstrong the quarterback. Plays coming in.
The ball just
Murphy goes out. Spencer's in. Spencer tied in. Sets himself down. Armstrong barks out his signals.
ball is given.
Flags on the play. Looks like a little motion going on. Officials blow the whistle. We'll take time here to see what they say. Referee gives a call. Illegal motion.
Motion penalty on the
4:36 to go in the ball game. Rams trailing 41-0. 4:36 to go. Clock stop. Be a half a distance penalty.
Boy else on the line of scrimmage. And there'll be a half of the distance penalty marked off. Which will put the ball down on about the 1.5.
Moves the ball back. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Just a
Illegal procedure. Motion.
penalty. Brings up 2nd down and about 11. 2nd down and 11.
Armstrong sets his ball club down. Tedder the center.
Armstrong with
Barks out his signals.
in the backfield. Ball is given in the
Holland the ball carrier, and he's up into there, number 22, Langford.
Pittman, helped out by Langford. Also in there on the stop was Hargrove.
Gain of about 2 on the play and make it 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8.
After 3 yards on that play.
3rd and 8. Clock running with 4 minutes even to go in the 4th quarter in the ball game.
Randy Armstrong, the quarterback for the Rams, comes to the line of scrimmage. Henson and Holland and
Flag on the play again. Possible offside penalty.
offside on the
Offside against the Wildcats. Lined up offside. It cost them 5-yard penalty. To move it down. Downs remain 3rd down and probably about 4 yards to go for the 1st down. 3 yards to go. Referee steps off 5 yards. Make it 3rd and a short 4, a long 3. Ball gonna rest out just inside the 10-yard line.
3.5. With the ball on the 9-yard line, 3rd down and about 3.5.
George Tedder comes out over the ball. Armstrong, the quarterback.
Vardaman Rams.
Holland and Pinson.
Ball given
Gives it off to Pinson. Pinson cuts it back inside.
and he's knocked down just across the line of scrimmage.
Gain of about
It's about the 10.
2 on the play. Make it 4th and a long 1. Short 2. Ball resting on about the 12-yard line. Clock running with 3 minutes to go in the ball game.
Digging their way out of the hole in the near their own goal.
Spencer out of the ball game.
They push the ball
Murphy in with the play, Coach Mark Bray. Rounds break huddle. They're going for it with this little time left in the ball game. 4th and about 2. Give off to Pinson. Pinson comes out, and I believe he got enough for the first down. Officials show he's going to be out at about close to the 15-yard line. He is enough for the first down. Be 1st and 10 for the Rams. 1st and 10 for the Rams.
As they picked up yardage for the first down. Right here.
1st and 10. Rams in control. Ball just shy of the 15-yard line.
No quit in the Rams tonight as they come to the line of scrimmage.
Armstrong calls the play. Gain of about 2 on the play. 3 on the play. Make it 2nd and 4. And 6. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Long 6. Rams break huddle. Tedder will be the center. Quarterback is Armstrong. He's got Holland and Pinson back there. Movement in there. Give it to Pinson. Pinson comes out to about the 23-yard line. Up in there with number 80 for the Ram, Harcrow. Brings up a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Ball resting on about the 24-yard line. Be 3rd and 2. Clock running with 1 minute and 12 seconds to go. Tedder comes out over the ball. Armstrong, the quarterback, sets him down. Holland and Pinson gives it off to Pinson. Pinson's going to be hit in the backfield. Loss on a play or a little or no gain. May have gained just a little. Langford in on the stop. 4th and about a yard. 4th and a yard with 45 seconds to go. Tonight it was a case of 2 different size schools meeting. The smaller school is Vardaman, and that is the difference in the ball game. Calhoun City will lead the field with a 2-0 record, and the Rams will be 1-1. And just a few more ticks of the clock. Armstrong sets the ball club down. Gives it off in there to Pinson. Pinson still driving. Upended by a host of orange jerseys. May have been a first down. Timeouts called by the officials with 12 seconds to go. It is a first down. It is a first down.
And the yardage good for the first down. As the ball game winds down.
1st and 10. Ball resting on about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Clock running. That's the ball game. Final score, Calhoun City 41, the Rams 0. And we bid you good night.
Again, we would like to thank all the sponsors of tonight's Vardaman Ram Calhoun City Wildcat football game. And we appreciate it if you'd take the time to tell them how much you appreciate them. This is Ann Morgan for Channel 7 at the Calhoun City Wildcat football field. Wishing you a good night. See you next week.
You've been watching a W07BN Channel 7 sports presentation. Your announcer tonight has been Paul Lowe Jr.